Let's see if this is gonna start working right. No, all right. We are going live. Well, I'm going live. You're not. So as you can see from the title, this is a Skaven tutorial because I was talking to my friend last night, mm, and he was interested in playing Skaven, but he was having some issues, so I just wanted to make this little stream for him. Um, so let's start talking first before we talk about. Let's talk about the Skaven lords first, because you gotta know what your Skaven lords armies are gonna be. So normally, right, in Total Warhammer, your different lords will focus on different units. So for example, Queek Hectaker focuses on Storm Vermin and Clan Rats. They're not really the best. They're not the best Skaven units ever, but the Storm Vermin are the top, like their top infantry. And even though I don't normally use them, his army is mostly going to be focused on like Storm Vermin and Clan Rats. Lord Skrulk is more of a mage, so a lot of his abilities focus on like enhancing plagues and pretty much plague monks, which are pretty cool actually. I do like plague monks. Plague poke catapults are amazing, and you gotta love plague priests. All right, I don't care what no one says. Tretch, no one talks about Tretch, alright? Absolutely no one talks about Tretch because he doesn't really like have a unit that he focuses on. And even though he's like so strong during the campaign for whatever reason, I don't know why they like he's not really like the best Skaven Lord. I would definitely not recommend playing against him. He's like the worst of them all. Then you have Ikiclaw, who is like Ikiclaw is literally like I want to say almost the best Skaven Lord because he focuses on. If I was gonna rank them, I would say Ikiclaw would be number one because the weapons team is literally what most of your Skaven army units are gonna be running. Weapon teams are amazing, and being able to just have this upkeep cost for all of them because you're gonna be using Rattling guns, you're using Warp Lock Chezos, and you might use Warp Fire. That's a little bit but you might be able to use them. And he has his research rate, which is really good. Like this is, and then he has access to the Forbidden Workshop, which is absolutely amazing. And then, so I would definitely put him at number ones. I would say Deathmaster Snitch is like level, like he's like number two because his shadowy dealings is really good. Because yeah, his recruitment cost is so high, but depending on which faction you focus on doing assassinations for. Well, let me explain what shadowy dealing is, because shadowy dealings is you can basically send out a lord or a hero to go do an assassination mission on another Skaven faction. So basically, like you can send one of his heroes to accept a contract to go and assassinate, let's say someone from Clan Pestilence, right? And what that will do is it will lower your reliable your it will lower your relationship with Clan Pestilence, making the units you buy that are part of their faction more expensive. But let's say Clan Wars was the one who asked you for it, who handed out the contract, then it increases your relationship with Clan Wars and makes their unit cheaper. So Shadowy Dealings is a really like interesting mechanic, and it's also really good. Um, he focuses more on Night Runners and Gutter Runners, and he has this amazing Doom stack with them, where like being able to have units that run and shoot and make them more powerful and make them fire faster, it's really amazing. And then you have Throt the Unclean, who I would say is tied for number one because of his flesh laboratory, and we're actually going to end up we're going to play as Clan Molder, but he has the his upkeep, he reduces the upkeep cost for wolf rats, rat ogres, mutant rat ogres, blood brood horrors, and hell pit abominations. And honestly, we're gonna be using brood horrors. All right, brood horrors are absolutely amazing, and his and I would say that they are just as useful as a Skaven weapon team. They're definitely more expensive, but you can definitely reduce that with the pack masters. So your two doom stacks for the Skaven are either going to be weapon teams or brood horrors, and it's very easy. It's much easier to get brood horrors. He also has regeneration. He has a whole bunch of good stuff, armor. So we're actually going to start off our campaign as Clan Molder because I've been actually wanting to play as Clan Molder for a mean minute. and I've been looking forward to them. But I've been playing the Scarbrand campaign, and I finally got Minotaurs. And I was thinking about just playing as the as Corn and just having a little campaign. But then I remembered my conversation last night, and I'm like, no, I'm gonna hook my homie up with some knowledge. Let me show you what over 3,000 hours of Warhammer 2 have taught me. Oh, mm. Nothing like some high quality H2O. Oof. I've been working. I got a part time job that's supposed to be part time, but I feel like I'm working like full time hours. So I haven't been streaming a lot. I barely have time to play all these board games that I got. I got the Power Rangers board game. I played a match of that. That was really fun. Um, right now I'm in the process of learning how to play Mage Knight. Yeah, because I've been on a board game buying spree. I love board games. They're so much fun to have. All right, we're just gonna hit escape and get to it. All right, because let's talk about Undercities for a quick second. I don't really use Undercities. You can, but they're not really like part of my strategy because I feel like I'm always taking territories and sort of in Undercities, right? What they do is they give you a way to sort of prepare to go take a settlement, right? So like under cities, they have different buildings, and maybe you know what? I think I will like try to spawn one out just to show you the different things you can do if it's able to grow further enough. Now, Clan Molder, he has growth juice, and with his which is right up here, and you get that from every battle, and you can where is it? Okay, whatever. Ooh, nope, that's not what I want. I want the flesh laboratory, right? You can come up here to empty out your growth fat and claim monsters. I like to wait until I can get brood horrors so that way I can go recruit them. All right, because if you just gotta fight enough battles. It starts off with wolf rats, and then it goes up to rat ogres, and then it goes up to brood horrors. And brood horrors is normally like where I try to be at. You know, rat ogres aren't that bad though. And this is the flesh laboratory, right? So in the flesh laboratory, you can increase the stats. You can use these augments to augment your infantry units and your monster units. All right. The only thing is though is that if you upgrade it, depending on your luck, you can if you put too many augments on one unit, they run into what's called instability, right? And what that does is it basically makes your unit almost impossible to it makes this unit it makes it almost impossible for this unit to get any sort of replenishment. So as this unit takes casualties, it will slowly get weaker and weaker and weaker. And there's different abilities that you can use, different augments like Razor Claw Grass increases the weapon strength, melee strength, and basically you're going to be using mutagen, which again you get from the growth vat, excuse me, and you get that by going through battle. So fighting a lot is the way to go. There's a bound ability, warp lightning rod that you can give to your monster units. And yeah, there's just a lot of different augmentations, and because of this, I feel like this really makes Throt a really strong lord because he can pretty much make any of his Skaven units that you would never use really good. All right, like giving someone frenzy or even like up here, if you get to the top one, you know, casualty replenishment rate plus 15%. You put that on storm vermin, and even though they're not as useful, they get a reduced upkeep and they heal back so much almost every turn. And then there's just so much as you go further and further up. And the only way to unlock these is you got to unlock the ones beneath it. For example, for me to unlock this, I would have to unlock Frenzy and I would have to unlock Cancerous Carapace, and that would unlock Soldier Serum for me, which is nice. You know what I mean? Unit rank does increase the stat of your unit, so it's very helpful. And again, there's just different abilities. My favorite one that we're gonna be trying to work our way up to is where is it? I believe it's this one, right? Passive ability Propane Perspiration. What that does is you send your unit in and then it blows up everything around it. It doesn't die, but it causes a large explosion around it that does a lot of damage. Like when Throt first came out, oh man, the things you could do with that was absolutely beautiful. But yeah, there's just so many like cool abilities. And so yeah, let's get into it. Let's get into a fight. All right, I'm done talking. It's time to get into the fighty fights. Um, oh, and so pack masters, right? Let me just talk about pack masters real fast because they're going to be a big part of your army. Pack masters are really good because you at rank 10 you get master molder, right? Which increases not only their leadership but their casualty replenishment rate as well, and this stacks. So you get about 3 to 4 of them, and now you've got rat ogres with 20 leadership and 20% casualty replenishment rate. And then you got carrot in the stick, reduces your upkeep costs. And if you're going to be using brood horrors, you know what I mean? That's another 30-40%. It also increases their recruit rank, so they start off at rank 4. Now you can only pick one of these two. Personally, I prefer to pick this one just to get more replenishment because I'm not really, if I'm using pack masters and I'm not using them out to go around the field, I'm probably gonna keep them in my army. So this is not gonna help me. I don't care because I don't care if they wound anyone. I don't care. They're in the army. They're in the army to fight. But this one will give them replenished troops, and that's what I want to get. They also have stimulate growth, which is really nice. I don't and scavenge as well. I forgot that I thought they had that was a different ability they had. And then they also have shock collar, which increases their leadership in an area and a melee attack around you. So if you have all your brood horrors in like a wrapped up in like one army, right? And then you use shock collar. That increases all their melee attack by 24, right? Now remember, there's a limit. So after this runs out, you could go to your second pack master and then have him cast shock collar. And then when that runs out, your third one will be able to cast shock collar as well. It's really cool because you can actually keep all your units just constantly at a melee attack of plus 24, which the game doesn't really know how to well, the game doesn't factor this into like the auto resolve. So when you do have to fight a fight, you know what I mean. There's a lot of things that make it stronger. Oh, and then you also have, which is available at level 5, Tide of Death and Tide of Pots, which summons wolf rats, which are useful and aren't useful. All right, because they fight. They're free costs. They don't cost no upkeep. You summon them. They last for a little bit, and the problem is that they don't fight to the death. They end up routing. So it's sort of like it's, but you know what? It's free. You know what I mean? It's just it costs 1 point. So who's really gonna be mad at it? So let's get into the fight. I know I've been talking for like what, 12 minutes. I know I said we were gonna fight. Let's see. What are we fighting here? Um, Actually, this is the first. This is actually my first Skaven fight in like a mean minute. I don't think I've played. Have I played the Skaven since Warhammer 3? Hmm. I don't think I have, honestly. I think I've been playing. No, I think I played Ikit Claw once, right? I don't. Yeah, I think I played Ikit Claw one time since Total Warhammer 3 came out. I really, honestly, Nakari has been like my favorite like campaign to play as. I love just slam dunking on the elves. All right, it's so much fun, and I feel like his campaign is just so much because everyone hates you and you're surrounded by so many people. But I also like Kairos campaign now that I know how to play as him. So it's sort of like, like there's a lot I like and there's a lot I don't like. Well, no, that it's not a lot that there's a lot that I don't like. There's just so much fun to be had. You know what I mean? I know what I mean. Mutant Rat Ogre. Yes, Mutant Rat Ogre is really cool. I mean, like, look, you have your regular Rat Ogres, and then you have Captain Hook over here, and his barrel full of honey. Let's get to it. Also, it helps having a lot of fast units. Do 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 do. Yeah, you are off shooting at that dude. That's cool. Yeah, they do got cavalry. Ugh. Let's see what we got here. Come on, rat ogres. There we go. Um. Oh, you have warp lightning rod. That's cool. So warp lightning rod summons like a little like that. It's cool. It's not the best though. Let's go. Let's let these dudes do what they're doing over there. Yeah, I don't. I'm not a fan of wolf rats because they literally just like melt themselves. It's sort of like ugh. And fighting against Kislev is actually really interesting because it's sort of like stupid annoying too because their units just don't die. Like their units will stay fighting for a little bit before they die. Because what happens is when their leadership gets all the way down to zero, then they just go, oh no, uh, they get their leadership back up to zero, and it's actually a freaking pain. Because this means that units who would normally rout, like these guys over here, they're actually going to stay and fight much longer, which is kind of an absolute pain. Yeah, because that should have been retreated, should have been pulled away, but it's gonna stay there and fight and cause more damage to me, which I do not like. Don't like it at all. Can you guys? Yes, please blow him a new one. Thank you. Who is this? Yeah, cause see, what should be happening is that this dude should be like, um, she should be running away, but the reason the battle hasn't ended yet is because she's still got that leadership buff, which I do think is a really like amazing thing over here. Whoa, 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 whoa! Hold up, how fast is she? She ain't that fast. Yeah, speed of 38. You too, come here. I sort of want this like hero to just die. Don't let her run. No, get her. No, don't push her into it. And then they do things like that. Oh, all right. Well, whatever. It's cool. I could have just auto resolved that, but I probably would have took more losses. Here's the thing: if you can fight a battle, rather than I think it's always better to just fight a battle because I like 9 out of 10 times you will always do better than the you'll always do better than the auto resolve. Now we could get food, but I sort of want to get replenishment because this guy is already suffering replenishment rate, so I sort of want to get that back up there. And honestly, I don't feel like taking any of these cities for right now. I think we're just gonna keep fighting and sacking them for a mean minute. Joins. Joinks, Shaggy? Um, I just fight it. Whatever. It's cool. Yeah, because here's the thing. I don't want to take these settlements just yet. I want to level up, right? And the best way for me to level up, get some more experience, get some more food. Um, hmm. Am I not in my territory yet? There we go. Now I'm in my territory. Because I think we'll leave her alone for a while, but not only will this get me money, but this will also get me this will get me money and experience, and that's sort of what I want to get, especially in the early levels, because this is nothing but Kislev, nothing but Kislev over here. And yeah, we're gonna have a Slanesh faction come down. Eventually, Throg's gonna come down here as well. But I sort of want all these territories for myself, and the best way to get all this stuff for myself is to just be strong enough to kill everyone around me. Now, I don't normally make this weapon building. I don't really care for it. Even though you'll get Storm Vermin, not my favorite. And it does give you Chieftains. But normally this is the building I go through because this will give me my um, Poison Wind Mortars, my Rattling Guns, an army I'm basically going to use. Now, there is also this building over here, which I'm probably going to end up getting this building first because I want to be able to recruit more Pack Masters, and this will let me recruit Brood Horrors as well. But a Plague Priest might help too. So yeah, let's get our growth building, and let's I'm gonna demolish this building. Don't really care for it because anything I need to recruit, right? Like I'm just gonna show you an example. Right now, I can recruit Skaven slaves and stuff. That's pretty much what I'm gonna be recruiting for this early of a match. Always increase ambush chance. Success chance. I don't know why you wouldn't, but you need to. You always need to increase ambush success. Blah, 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 blah. We could go for food being generated. No, I think we'll go for growth. Because we want to get to like tier 3 to 4 as fast as we can. Normally, I would put like... This time, I would normally try to get my settlements for food, but... We need to... seriously, I'm thinking about what I want to do here. I think I might go for Castalton. Going for Castalton is very, very viable. Embed a warlock engineer into the following army. Well, I'll do it when I do it. Let's see. We also got a right. Oh, yes. Why am I performing that? Because I want food. Food is what I want. I mean, like, you should always want to get food. You want to make sure your food cost is all the way up. So that way when you're able to gain, like, a big settlement, you can just put your building up to tier 5. Because what I like about settlements, that makes sense. Because what I like about the Skaven is that you can make a tier, like you can go loot and occupy a tier 5 settlement and make it tier 5 if you have enough food to just sort of upgrade it instead of having to wait. Now, now you could theoretically demolish the hell pit and then repopulate it and make it a high tier. You can't do that. That's not something I do though. I know some people do it for the Skaven, but that's not something I normally do. Yeah. Honestly, I'm really not too worried about it because, like, the way the balance of power works is like we'll definitely win, but the way the game works is it goes, hey, they've got all this ammunition, and so they'll always be able to fire it at you, which is why you're, um, what is it? Your balance of power is always going to be low, and it's like, I know I can win this. Get out of here, you. Need come all the way up here then. I just want them like right outside of the range. I don't want them to be like too deep into it. Because once they start moving, my goal is to like get them to start moving. There we go. Now they should all start coming in. No, you can stay there actually. Because we sort of want them to just like come around and look like, oh no, what's going on here? Also, coming through the forest, really good idea. They sort of look at it because the forest like protects your units from getting shot at. It gives well, it doesn't like protect them majorly, but it does stop them. It does stop the army from going, oh, look at all this. Oh, that's no bueno. There we go. Because if no one's firing, that means everything's good. I sort of need you guys to come this way, though. Oh, yeah, you can summon some rat ogres, too. I forgot about that. Um, don't really care for menace belows. Let's get to it. Do 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 do. Yeah, again, like normally, like a lot of fights, you can normally win like a lot of them as long as you're the one fight facing them. Because the AI, because the balance of power that they give you at the beginning of the game can be really skewered, and a lot of it depends on like how much HP you have, um, how much ammunition the enemy has. You know what I mean? A bunch of things that does actually make sense, but doesn't. But like again, it doesn't count your summons, so it doesn't count the fact that I have like a free unit of rat ogres. And that should be the rat ogres that just disappeared. Yep. There's my mutant rat ogre. There we go. Sort of don't want you out of fire, so we'll let everything be for right now. I wish you wouldn't just keep hitting them out the way like that. Just knock them back. There you go. There you go. Yes. Oh my god. Oh, it's like watching Rock Lee beat up Gara. Oh, I get. What should I be? I'm playing on normal campaign difficulty, but I'm playing on a hard battle difficulty. Yeah, and again, we want to get this growth fat juice. It's so good. Like you want to be fighting like as often as you can. You know, I'm just gonna occupy this so that way we get some more replenishment going. Wipe them out. Yeah, because I don't really care for the settlements because it's just two settlements that are just tier three. But I think what I want to do is I want to get rid of Castalton like as soon as possible. Get rid of Castalton once he's out the way. Um, no, am I missing something? Okay, well, whatever, it's fine. Yeah, you also need your buildings to you need buildings if you want to upgrade units. I sort of don't really care to buy more units. Oh, and here's the thing, right? If you're going to buy infantry units, this is also something you need to know. If you're gonna buy infantry units, get always get spears. Spears are always better than just regular their regular counterpart. Unless their regular counterpart says anti-infantry, normally you always go spears because spears will always be anti-large. But sometimes their counterparts will not be anti anything. And even though the anti-large bonus may not seem like much, I think it's like 10 or something, it's still big enough where you definitely want it on your side. That's why I always go for spears over the regular ones any days. Shields is also a good choice because shields give you protection against shields give you protection against arrows, obviously, and long range attacks. But I normally always pick spears because the best units are gonna be cavalry. Because the units that you're gonna be facing from the AI most of the time is cavalry, large monsters, cavalry, and more large monsters. Like they may have like some regular infantry units, but for the most part, if the AI has the chance to to get monstrous units, they're always gonna go for monstrous units. Always, always, always. I think I should just get rid of Prague. Honestly, getting Prague might be really nice right now. Of course, I don't think I want to do it with this army. We'll think about it. We're just looting occupied. Now, where do we want to go to next? All right, so we got rid of her. I think getting rid of Castalton would be a really good choice. Like I feel like that's what we're gonna do. Now here's the thing. Again, we sort of want these guys to like us, because then we can always backstab them later. All right. Like right now, here's the thing. Right. I'm not gonna say if it's good or bad to backstab an AI. I just want you to remember, right, that the only real friend you're ever gonna have in this game is you. All right. And I hope that makes sense. I hope that whoever's reading between the lines goes, yeah, yeah. Because unless I'm playing with a group, like unless I'm playing with some friends myself, I know that the only because it's very easy for the AI to just start breaking things. Like normally they won't, but they can, and that's not something that you really want to deal with. You know what I mean? You're just better off killing them as best you can. Because normally everyone hates the Skaven. Did I put a? I don't know if I put. I don't think I put an end game scenario on. Let's see. He doesn't like me. So what can we do with Consultant here? We can start doing our bait strategy. Good, good. Tier 2 is still not tier 3. That would be nice. Okay, we're definitely gonna get that. And I know I said weapon plan, but again, I don't really care too much about these guys. Uh, I just want to get started on my meaty building. I need a lord, by the way. Sneaky, always good. Get it if you can. Also Warpstone Hoarder. It's okay. That's not the one I was thinking of though. All right. Well, there we go. Cause what do we want with Castalton's army? We sort of wanna. We're gonna declare war on him, and then we're just gonna let him try to take on. We're gonna try to bait him into here. Now again, I really don't like making. I don't. I really don't like using Skaven slaves, but you gotta use what you gotta use. All right. I'm still not sure where I want to go, but I feel like getting rid of Kastalton is going to be really easy. I'm surprised Kislev has not gotten rid of them yet. Hmm. But I should definitely get rid of this. Can I reach? If I can reach this, is someone at war with you? Who's at war with you? Hey, let me join war against the Great Orthodoxy, and you can give me money. Hey, listen, all right, you can declare war, or you can let someone pay you to join their war. I mean, like, come on, we all know what we doing here. Um, interesting. I could probably win that. I'm actually gonna fight this battle, and the reason I'm gonna fight this battle is because I don't want to lose too many units. Cause especially because like his Dalton is running around with even though he doesn't have a full stack, he's still got a decent size army. Now here's the thing, right? You sort of again, you sort of want to always be moving as best as you can while you're playing this game, all right? And what I mean by that is that you want to keep uh you sort of want to keep like your units like all like you want to stay attacking, you want to stay gathering territory. Because if you just sit back and wait, which is something that a lot of people do, especially something for new players, what ends up happening is that the longer you wait, the more powerful the AI becomes because the AI has buffs. You know what I mean? They're always a little bit stronger than the players, so they can recruit more units faster, cheaper, and blah blah blah. And you sort of don't want to be in that sort of line where you're trying to catch up to the AI. And the best way to not catch up to the AI is to just sort of be always crushing on them, all right? You want to make sure that you're always ahead, that you're getting the best that you can get. You want to make sure that you're taking territory constantly. You want to make sure that you're constantly growing. Because if you're not, and the AI starts growing faster than you, then you're going to be in for a world of hurt. And that's not what you want to happen to you. All right, let's see. Where do we want people to go to? Let's go here. Let's go here. Let's go here. And let's go up. And we'll let you guys come up this way. I like this little house, though. Ooh, full armored corsairs. That's sort of not what I want to look at. You go around. Let's surround it. Again, in the AI, right? This is something that the AI does. They like to sort of like pull back their units. I don't know why you came up. Terrible idea. Like the AI likes to literally have their units run away from you, and I'm not mad at it, but it's a little trick you can use. Like if the AI unit has a bunch of long range units, as long as you get up close to them, everything else is their whole thing becomes useless. And the best way to do it is to just surround them, pretty much like just like how I did. You want to make sure that you're catching them while they're trying to move, while they're trying to run away, because if you do that, what ends up happening is that their units aren't firing, and every second their units spend not firing is a second that they're not doing damage, which is another second that you can be using to sort of wreck face. Which is again where you want to be at, a good position you want to stay in, and I mean is you always want to stay fighting. There we go. We sort of want their skull. We want them to have skulls before they run away. Let's get you to stop firing. Listen, firing from behind, really cool. until they start shooting your units, and then there's issues. All right. Oh, good. All right. So they ran away. Let's go. Let's go. Again, forgot I had rat ogres. You know, let's just fast forward everything. Honestly, that's right. Fight until you die. There you go. Anything else well, that I want to talk about the Skaven? Mm, I don't know. I don't think there's anything I want to talk about as the Skaven right now. Oh, you know what? We can talk about some more of the tools that they've got. Okay, I know what we could talk about here. Hold on 1 second.
Mic off.
There we go. Because what do we want with Consultant's army? We sort of.
Mic on.
So let's talk about a few more of their tools that don't really get talked about, but are really good. So Skaven, so they always walk around in stalking stance, right? Which means that they always have a they. There's a chance of automatically, not automatically, but there is a chance of ambushing. A chance of automatically. That sentence doesn't make sense. There is a chance of ambushing an enemy army as long as you attack them. All right. They always walk around in this stance. But you again, you always want staying in ambush stance while you're in your enemy's territory is always a good move, especially if it works. You know, what I mean, and I don't. Let me see. Maybe I can show you. So if you look right, how it says Fort Osterosk. I don't know if a lot of people know this, but if you look under province, province troll king, terrain tundra, ambush success chance. All right. I don't know why I have a problem saying success. Maybe because I'm not successful in my YouTube career. Ah, I see what I did there. So basically, that's the success chance you have of um, if you walk your army in ambush stance, that's the success chance you're gonna have if an enemy army walks into it. Now there are some areas where the success chance increases more. Like for example, over here in this little mountain pathway, it's 90% success chance. So if you're not sure whether it's going to we're gonna just have a look, scroll around and see where. Like areas like this, they're normally really good because you can get a nice big jump up from 50 to 80 like right over here. So look for like tall woods. Tall woods are really good spots to ambush someone in. Narrow pathways also really good spots to ambush someone in. And what else do they got? Oh, there is also there's encamp, raiding, and channeling, but the best one is underway, where they can travel underground clearly to go to other territories. That's also a super big one, and I recommend using that as many times as you can. It's going to be really helpful in the future. Do we want to make myself stronger? Yeah, we can make ourselves stronger. Oh, neat. We hit tide 5. I mean, tide 5. We hit level 5. We got some upgrade buildings that we can do here. Oh, you know what I should talk about? I'm going to talk a little bit about their buildings. And more specifically, I'm going to talk about Skaven walls. Now, hold up. Which is really going to be hard for me to sort of display that type of battle. Um, good, good, good. Can I get him in a successful ambush in? Let's see. Uh, hmm. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. Now, let me talk about their building browsers. So Skaven are one of the few units that have, I mean, are one of the few factions that have this ability called Skaven Warp Bomb, right? What Skaven Warp Bomb does is it's a one-time use, and it causes an explosion basically. And if you have a damaged unit that has less than 50% HP, you would use that ability. You cast Warp Bomb on them, and what happens is that they would die, but they more than likely wipe out the surrounding units around him, all right? And it's a really good way to get rid of a blob. So what you would do is you would summon a menace from below, cheap unit, right? And then once that unit gets below 50% HP, and depending on how many units were around it, then you would cast Warp Bomb on it, and then it would wipe out all the units that were attacking it. Now back in the day, Warp Bomb used to have 3 uses, and it was godly. All right, you could get it at the first tier of um of their walls, but now you have to wait towards their tier 3 walls. And I believe any major settlement can also yes, all major settlements can also have the Warp Bomb ability, and they get it at their first walls. But again, their first wall comes at tier 3, so it's basically the same thing. And their major settlements have the ability to use Warp Bomb 3 times. So they did limit it, but they limited the amount of usage you could get. But otherwise it's a really strong ability. Definitely recommend. Now let's see, what are we gonna do here? We're gonna recruit some units, because why wouldn't we? Oof, that's no good. Let's see. Oof, that didn't work the way I wanted it to. But I think we got this. It's just because as long as he has a, yeah, as long as we stop them all from firing, I think we'll be just fine. 3, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 14, 2, 7, 40. Yeah, we got this. We got this. A good menace below. It's just that a lot of our units are, again, we just got to catch their units. I think what's going to be the real problem is um this light sleigh. Like, we'll be able to stop everything else, but that light sleigh is going to be such an absolute pain to kill. Yes, and my ambush success chance didn't work. But I did that wrong. I was way too close to I was too close to his settlement. If I was further back, I think it would be fine. But this is fine too. Cause this is Cause if they're grouped up like that, I might be able to do something over here. Can y'all shoot that? Let's see. What can we do here? There we go. I just need them to not fire at me indiscriminately. Let's see what we can do here. There we go. Okay. Yeah, like as long as you have like one or a few units bogging them down, you're gonna be just fine. That's gonna be a bit of a pain though. Mm, I need these guys to just keep running around over here, because they're chasing my wolf rats, which is fine. I sort of want them to keep chasing that. Go, 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 go. Um, hmm. Nope. Oh, nope. No, that's not what I want. That's not what I want. Where are you guys at? There we go. Okay. All right. Yeah, their units are not firing at us, which is really great. I sort of. Let's see. What can we do here? Sort of need these guys because these guys are not going to be able to beat. Who's fleeing? That's fine. Again, Skaven military is, you know what I mean? It's, what you gonna do? Come over here. Come over here. There we go. Whoops. You're definitely gonna die here. Oh yeah, that's right. You have Pockmaster. Oops. Why were you so far away though? Yes, and it's tough. It's just he's got a lot of freaking these guys over here. If I can stop their cavalry, but mm, not looking good. Not looking good at D indeed. All right. Ugh. Really don't want to do that. Mm. Let's see. Do I fight the battle or? Yeah, I'm just gonna have to. Yeah, I'm not gonna be able to win that. Because even though I was able to get rid of some of his units, I would need. I needed to be held up more. I needed that ambush success chance to work. First off, if that would have worked, we would have been fine. But it didn't work at all. Oh well, you know it's live. Also, if I had more units, I probably would have been fine. I should have. What I should have did was I should have put those like 4 units inside of Throt's army to make it bigger, so that way we could have held down his cavalry. Do 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 do. All right, so I messed up. All right, my fault. My fault. You just got to do it again. That's all. Remember when I said 90%? That's the 1 out of 10 chances. That's the 1 out of 10 where you don't win your fight, and you're just like, ugh, I could have did that turn better. Yeah, because I would have needed if the ambush would have worked. I think we would have been better off. But that was my fault because I was not as I was too close to his units. All right, because so what I should have did was I should have stayed just a little bit out of range where if I needed to retreat, I could have retreated, but I didn't. I was so close to his army that that he could attack me for a second time even if I retreated. Yeah, I'm safe, scumming. Leave me alone. Oops, I got a text message. Did my package come? Nope. My package is not here yet. No, it's aquí. Yeah, I was hoping that 70% ambush success chance was gonna work, and it didn't. Yeah, like I'm way too close to him. Where if I was to, I would need to be further out his range, so like over here. So that way, if he attacks me again, I can still just retreat. Yeah, because now look, right? Because then if he attacks me, right, and he doesn't make it, I should be able to just retreat out of the way, and then I can go back and attack him. So I'll show you what I mean. This is why you got to be careful with ambushes. Um, We're gonna fight it, and then I'm just gonna uh concede. Wait, no, does that wipe out my second army? I don't know. It's time to see. It's time to see if this works or not. Oh, that's because I would get the garrison. That's why. Because here's the thing, they're attacking Guthrie, so I should be able to. I don't know if that wipes out all my armies though. So we're about to test something. All right. Because I believe what'll happen is that he dies. So we just concede defeat. Yeah, we'll just let him die. I gotta test this out. I need to know. Wait, these armies shouldn't have been in the battle though. So that doesn't work anymore? Oh, that's lame. That is lame. You know what it is? Okay, so I think it's because, right? Let me see. I gotta see if that works the way I think it works. Oh, that doesn't work the. Oh, okay. It's probably because. Okay, I see what happened here. Okay. So what? Okay, so here's what happened, right? For those of you who don't understand. So he attacked my one army, right? And I had them both retreat. And because they were on their second retreat, right? I conceded defeat because here's what happens: if an enemy attacks one of your lords and you just concede defeat, the second army will not take any damage. All right, because you conceded defeat, they never entered the field, so they don't take any damage, so it doesn't count as a loss for them. But because I had the second battle without, because I had the second battle, right, and it was the second time my other army retreated, I had to fight that. But because I didn't fight it, everything got wiped out, which makes sense. I probably could have won that battle because I had a lot more units, but it would have been tough. Let's see. Do I just give this up? Because he has to have a lot of space in order to just be able to. It doesn't make sense that he has all that space. I don't have no regiments of renown that can do anything for me, so we're just gonna see what we can do here. Ugh, I still hate having Skaven slaves. Yeah, this is fine. We'll just fight it and do the best we can. If I had some magic spells, this might be better, but let's see. What do I need? Okay. What I would need is for his fast units to attack me first. So I need to lure his fast units to me, which should be really easily. Should be real easy to do here. Because we have a speed of 95 and his cavalry has a speed of 92. So they'll be able to catch me, but they won't be able to like be all up on top of me. So we're going to have to do some tricks here. Hmm. We need to split them up. So I want part of his army to like come down here, and I want the other part of his army to just sort of like. No, they're gonna come at me. Okay, no, 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 no. All right then. Let's keep them busy. We won't do that summon just yet. Yeah, if I had a nice warp on, we'd be talking my language over here. I sort of want to get rid of this dude though. But see, this is the issue. I hate cavalry that can just run away like this. If we could kill this though, that would be nice. And let's let you guys just come up here. Come on, do the thing. I need you to get to it. Yep, there we go. I need to get this down. Because then everything's going to be firing. And that's sort of not what I want to happen over here. Sort of need people to just die. If I could get Castalton out the way, that would be cool, but... Yep, kill Castalton. This is where like, oh my god, I've got too much of a blob going on over here, and you sort of don't really want this. I just want him like off the field. Let's see. Come on, do your ability. Oh yeah, I forgot about your ability. Well, I tried too many times. If it don't work this time, it is what it is. But if I can kill Castalton, that would be fine. Come on, kill him. Get rid of that light war sled, please. Kill him. Kill him. I just need you to kill him. Do 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 do. Oh, you're the one chasing Castalton. Okay, neat, neat, neat. All right, get back over here then. Hmm. Oh, there is a. I forgot we had spells, huh? Poison. Let's see. Oh wow, yeah. You know what? I totally forgot this was a plague priest that we had, and not just some other random hom hobo. All right, there we go. Looks like things are going our way. This is actually working out really well, so I'm just gonna run with what I've got over here. Yeah, because if we could just get rid of these light war sleds, I think we're gonna be just fine. All right, come here. Oh man, I think we're holding it down. Good job. Oh, good job. We just gotta get these. This is such an insane battle right here. Don't ask. I don't even know how we're doing it. Make it make sense. I didn't think we'd win that. Oh, he's still alive. Neat. You go, mutant rat. That was. All right. Sometimes things work out, and you just look at it and you're like, does this really work? It really worked. Everything almost died. Wow, I can't believe that. I can't believe we held it down. That was really close. I think because a lot of these guys were like fighting, and they got a lot of kills in too. Um, yeah, we did lose this dude, but everyone else survived, which is cool. So that means we don't need money. Mm, I don't want to pay you for a trade agreement. That worked out really well though. Let's see. So what do we got for our Graith? I'll be quiet, game. I'm busy. Neat, neat, neat. I think we like truly just yeah, we mucked that all up over there. And even though we took a whole bunch of damage, you know what I mean? I think we got some good hits. Let's see. Oh, sorry, that's not what I wanted to do. I wanted to do some monster augments because I could really appreciate a. I would really appreciate this. So let's see. Can we give you that? Yeah. Oh my God, instability off the bat. Ain't that about a bitch? I mean, like he's already unstable, so you know what I mean. Might as well see if we can. Oh, that's that. Let's see what rights do we've got. Interesting. Able to give him a little bit of replenishment. That's good for me. Yeah, I would love. I really don't care for no wolf rats, but yeah, you know what I mean. You sort of need them and you don't. Now, what do I do with this guy? He's very weak. I don't. I need some more healing before I could go fight that. That's the way that goes. So. Don't really care for night runners, but I feel like I'm gonna have to get clan rats with spears. Ugh. Mm, let's go for this. Yep. Mm, what else? You also leveled up too. Gotta thank Pestilent Breath. Really doing God's work out here. Let's see. Yeah, as much as I really, really don't want to recruit these guys, I need numbers. I just need numbers. That's all I need. Neat. We'll be able to get more pack masters and some brood horrors soon. All right. Things are looking up. Not on the uppity up, but up enough. Oof. That was a fight. It took me 3 tries. Sometimes you just need to find like the right fight. So he's almost healed up. We're almost healed up. This would be a good time to get rid of Consultant. I don't really want to use my mutant rat, lose my mutant rat though. Rat ogre clusters. No. Valiant defeat. You think so? I don't think so. He's got a lot of guns and stuff, but as long as we like get him to lock him down, I think we'll be fine. See, I sort of want to wait for my other army to show up too. Let's see. I wonder. Okay, we're gonna see what he does. If he tries to like run up to us, we'll fight him, like right over here. I don't want to fight him too close to the edge though. We'll let you two sit back for a mean minute. Um, hmm. No, it looks like he's trying to fix himself up, but it also looks like he's coming this way too. So I sort of feel like I would be crazy to not like try to attack into that. Let's wait a little bit longer. I don't know why he's separated like that. Like he's got two units just by themselves. All right, let's go for it. Let's get you guys over here, and then let's get you guys over here, and then let's get you guys. And we're gonna try to get rid of those units over there, and let's just get we'll just get a super beefy squad of stuff over here. The reason the reason I want Throat to fight this is because I want to get um, what's the word I'm looking for here? Go for it. What are y'all doing? Oh wait. Oh, did I not? I didn't do it. Oh, I'm stupid. I forgot to get stuff. What are my dogs barking at? I don't even know. Let's see. There we go. Let's weaken that poison. I don't really want to deal with that. Hmm. Do 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 do. I sort of want you to put that out there real fast. Like, I really don't want to do anything. I don't want to have nothing to do with these. But we're gonna see. You need to get out, actually. So come over here. And what are you doing? Come on, come this way. All right, good, 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 good. Let's go. Oh my god, summon these dudes already. What are we waiting for here? Let's get to it. Come on, chop chop. There we go. These guys are coming along right now too. Yeah, whatever y'all shooting at, keep it up. Throughout, what are you doing? Get over here, please. There we go. No, Throt, I said go fight this. Go fight this. Come on. Come on, get to it. He's got so much cavalry, and that's what's really stomping me out. But if I can just like, if we can just get rid of this army, he won't be able to really, like he's not gonna be in a good position to do anything. Well, he'll be in a good position, but he's not gonna be in the best. I hate when he don't summon when I need him to summon. I'm just like, just summon a unit. That's it. That's it. That's all you gotta do. Here you go. Here you go. Run up here. Run up here now. There you go. Peace out. It was fun. And I don't mean that at all. That's right. No, 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 no. Don't let him run. Someone hit him. I think for right now, we'll just sack the city. I don't know if I want to occupy it or not. But I do know I've got to stop Castalton's army. Actually, I'm gonna raise it because I don't really want to be like next to it. Because now he's got that army, and then he's got Erengard, which is gonna be really hard for him to hold on to. I think. On the other hand, we did get clan rat spears, so that's always nice. Let's put some walls up. Vermintide, so good. Let's recruit some clan rat spears since you can. Again, normally I wouldn't, but you need so much Skaven to just equal out the other armies. They're just like, what are you gonna do? Say no? What the hell is Kislev doing? All right, can I get? No, I just need a little bit more, and then I'll be able to get Brood Horrors, which is really where I want to be at right now. Let's heal up though. Get some sensual healing. Sensual healing. Let me shut up. That make no damn sense. What do we do now? Because that garrison. Oh, well, no, that's not really much of a garrison. I feel like if I go for it, me and Throt can go ham. I don't know why she declared war on me though when she hasn't even finished her own fight. Yeah, I think we just go in for it. We go in for the attack. Let's see, my walls will be ready in one more turn. Our walls will be ready for that location. If I go for that right now, there we go. We'll take it. It's fine. Get some casualty replenishment going. We'll recruit another Clan Red Spears. And then we're gonna head straight into this one, and we're gonna siege him out, and hopefully we get rid of him. Yeah, because I'd rather just get rid of Katrina right now. Sarina, I'm sorry. I'd rather get rid of Sarina right now. Oh, maybe she started from the bottom. Hmm. Yeah, because I gotta get rid of him right now. We get rid of him right now, and then we can worry about Zavastra and all that fun stuff. So I don't want to stay ambushed in my own land. Maybe I can get him to come out. We'll see. Good, good, good. All right. Um, I sort of want to get a warlock engineer already, and I sort of want to get this building out. Because I don't care. Again, I don't care for Fort Ostrosk. Explain to me how this makes sense. Mm. There's gonna be so many rats, he won't know what to do with it. It's like we outnumber him like 100 to 1, and then all we gotta do is surround them, and it's a wrap. That's fine. We get rid of this army, and then Castalton won't know what hit him. I'm also not appreciating the fact that my ambush ambushes are not working, but whatever. We're gonna keep you in the back just because you need to be chilling. We'll also keep you guys to the side for right now, and excuse me. Yeah, he's waiting for his reinforcements, and I'm waiting for mines. That's because they've actually got clan rats. Like, you know what I mean? Like, my units are slowly getting better. Slowly, very, very slowly. There we go. Sorry. Oh no, everything's coming right now, huh? All right, I guess we're doing this right now. Yeah, because if we can just take, like, we're just gonna do the same thing we did last time, where we just take them out like piece by piece. I think we'll be just fine. Let's get to it. We start from the right, and then we work our way down to the middle. Oh no, you're absolutely insane. Because I'm actually going to send like a whole bunch of you guys just this way. There we go. Because we just need to surround them. Their wings are looking weak. I think we can go in for this. Oh, yes. Yes, let's stop this cavalry right here, right now. There we go. Yep. Let's go for this around. Also, let me make sure that no one has any guard mode on. Let's turn that crap off. Let's see. We just gotta make sure everyone's fighting. Where are you at? Come over here. Thank you. Where are you at? Come over here. Where are you at? Oh yeah, you should be. Oh yeah, that's Corsairs with spears. I probably shouldn't send them there, but you know, whatever. It's cool. Let's see. Who's not doing anything important? And then we just sit here and let their flanks slowly weaken. I would sort of want you to die already, but no, no, come in there, warp lightning, and we'll see where we end up at. I don't even know what they just did, but first for me. Whoopsie. Games pause. Do, 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 do. Oh, someone ran away. No. Do, 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 do. Yes, victory is definitely in my grass. There we go. People are losing their reliability. I mean, their leadership. And we just need to eat them all. Actually, I would like it if you came for Casalton. Do 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 do. Yes, I want all of these dudes dead. Don't let no one walk away from this fight. They're gonna have so much replenishment that is gonna be an absolute nightmare. Um, so whatever we can kill and get rid of was gonna be beautiful right now. Do 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 do. Yeah, he definitely needs to die. Good. One died. Let's see. Can we do some more damage to this? No. What is he? He must be on a bear or something. That's fine. That's fine. I'm just waiting until we like pick up all the stragglers that have like. There you go. Because that should almost be dead, right? Yeah, it's just better to like wipe out units so you don't have to deal with them later on. Because everything that you don't kill will come back to haunt you, and you don't want to deal with that. Luckily, though, we got rid of all of this, which is beautiful. We also took a hefty amount of losses as well. Yeah, these Corsairs were holding it down, but it's just like a numbers game. You just need to keep throwing more dead bodies at them until you can't throw anymore. I didn't think about making a third army so I can just recruit more Skaven slaves. Because the beginning, again, the beginning of the game, you're really limited in like what you can and can't like the amount of units that you can toss out into the field. Like it took me all of these casualties just to almost wipe this all out. And that's almost, you know what I mean? It's not like guaranteed. Sorry, no, hold on. I'll deal with you in a second. All right. Yeah, we can do a non-aggression pack, bro. As long as she doesn't take the health pit, I don't care. And by the time she even gets up there, we'll be fine. Do, 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 do. Hold on one second.
Mic off. Mic on.
And this is where I'm gonna end the stream at. I'm probably gonna pick it back up tomorrow. But yeah, I'm gonna stream. It's time to eat. I'm very hungry, and I think this was a good. Again, this was just meant to be like a little Skaven tutorial. You know what I mean? To just help out my one homie. But